Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Nick fan, your host. And you know what I say before we get into it, I want you to do one thing. I want you to. Welcome to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Nick fan, your host. You know what I say before we get into it. Sorry about that. I got a little feedback. I don't see my comments, so I have something right here just in case somebody want to say something. I can see my comments. But right now I'm having a little problem with my comments, so I might not be able to see what you're saying. Well, give me 1 second to work that out, and I'll be right with you. All right, let's get back into it. Y'all see the topic? What y'all think? I see you got 3 people watching, 5 actually. Good, good. Let's get started. First thing I want to say is thank you for coming and watching. I know it's surprising if y'all are long time cave dwellers. Y'all know I really don't do too many live shows, so I want to thank you for coming. Stopping by the channel. If not, then hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it. First, I want to say I do not want Donovan Mitchell. I know y'all might disagree. The reason why, because I think it's going to hurt the young core. I do like the young guys, the guys we got, Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickly, McBride, Grimes. I'm not too fond of Cam Reddish. I think because we didn't draft him. I want an in-house crew to see what the Knicks can do. Our team. I like Grimes. I'm very fond of McBride, even though he's not getting the playing time I think he deserves. What do y'all think? Do y'all think he should get more playing time, McBride? But another reason is I don't trust Danny Ainge. I know, don't get me wrong. I said I don't want Donovan Mitchell, but if we got him, I would support him. I would be happy. I'm not gonna lie to you. He is a good player, an all-star. He's not a superstar in my book. I'm just gonna say that for one thing. Um, and the reason I say he's not a superstar because he can't get his team out of the second round. He should have been able to do it this year against Dallas. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do it. And I think if he come to the Knicks, I don't think it'd be no difference. No difference from with that player. If we have another player beside him, and I know a lot of people thinking RJ Barrett could be that player. We got my man Bronson, and I like the moves, but this is another reason you can go either way. Either we're gonna lose our young core, or when he come, a lot of them guys are not gonna get the playing time that I want. I know I'm gonna be honest, I'm biased, so I really do like our young core. I think they can be a special group of guys. I think RJ Barrett could be our star. Y'all heard me in the past call this man Star Barrett. I know he haven't really gotten there just yet. He's the number 3 pick. And Zion and Ja already hit that plateau where they went to the All-Star game. I was kind of hoping RJ Barrett would do the same this year. I'm just I just like what the Knicks have as a young group. Another thing about Donovan Mitchell is he's an undersized guard, and I really do like the Bronson. I think the Bronson signing is really going to put the Knicks where we need to be in the right direction going. I don't really think we need something else, but I don't think it's Donovan Mitchell, not at this time, and not at the asking price that Danny Ainge going to want, and that's my biggest concern because Danny Ainge is sneaky. And what I keep thinking about the Isaiah Thomas, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people probably is like, I know where that's coming from. Because as I started thinking about this trade and Donovan Mitchell, I just started, doing more research on Donovan Mitchell. And what a lot of people are overlooking that this guy is starting. And I know this may be in my mind. You can let me know in the comment section. But I'm thinking he's starting to break down. His first 3 seasons, he didn't really miss that many games. You could say about that add up to like 13 games on all. No, actually, in his third season, he missed 13 games. And his first season, he missed 3, and the other one were 5 games. But that third season, after that, the 21 season, he started missing. He missed 29 games. Then he came and fouled that up with 15 games. And if we go out and make the deals that we're gonna have to make for Donovan Mitchell, the team that's going to be left, can we, in the East have gotten better. Can we compete without him? I'm just saying, a lot of people saying that our young core is not in the deal. Mainly R.J. Barrett. I don't think Utah would want R.J. Barrett because the salary they're gonna have to pay R.J. Barrett. That's another thing with the New York Knicks. I think the Knicks could hold off on giving R.J. Barrett the max, and I know y'all just heard me say that he can be the star of this team. Yes, I think he can be the star of this team one day, but I think hold off on it. And what we can do is sign him to an extension somewhere around uh, maybe 2 years, $60 million that can satisfy R.J. Barrett's appetite. That's in my opinion. But if we was to get Donovan Mitchell and don't lose any of these young guys, I would be happy with that. Um, People talking about the Julius Randle losing him in the trade. I'm not. I don't know if I'm really ready to get rid of Julius Randle. I know the last year was. Trust me, I'm trying to forget last year, but I think Julius Randle need a chance to redeem himself. I think he will redeem himself. I think everything hit him, saying that, he just got all that money. I don't know, just having another child. I don't know what happened. I can't really say what's going on in his personal life, but the man wasn't the same. And before this season, we didn't hear too much of that type of personality out of Julius Randle. I know there are rumors and rumbling that he blew one out. I actually did a video and played the clip, but I think some redemption on both parts, saying Julius Randle and some parts of the fan, just give him a little slack, saying, see what he can do with this team. Um, a lot of people want Donovan Mitchell in here, and they're not thinking about the ramifications. And when I say that, I'm talking about the salary cap because we're gonna have to pay this man. He's already making 30 million. We brung in Jalen Bronson. We pay him 20 something million per year. And even if we have to re-sign RJ Barrett, that's going to be another 20 something million. Even if it's a short term deal, it's going to be in the 20s. Um, Mitchell Robinson, we just signed. Everybody is a friendly team friendly deal, but it's still money. We still have the young guys where we, what I'm saying, where we going to have the money to bring in a solid player unless we got rid of Randall. And what if we can't get rid of Randall? You know what I'm saying? Then we stuck with four players basically making over $100 million. You know what I'm saying? We got rid of our, some of our draft assets. And if Danny Ainge have his way, most of it. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not really willing to sacrifice what we're doing right now for a quick fix because this is what it will be, a quick fix. Even if Donovan Mitchell come in, we be good enough. We'll be in the mid range in the East. We're going to be shipping out Julius Randle. That's expected. And what's going to be left on this team? If what I'm saying, if y'all don't think R.J. Barrett could be a star, what I'm saying, like I think he can be. And if y'all do think he can be a star like I think he can be, then what's the use to bringing Donovan Mitchell on our team, getting rid of our assets where we can build down the line, which next year is supposed to be a very strong draft. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand the fixation with Donovan Mitchell. I know he's an all-star, but like I said, he's not a superstar. He haven't gotten it done. People want to talk about, or in my opinion, I just think a lot of people want to have an all-star or a superstar on his team. And we had Julius Randle, who's an all-star, Fugazi, but nonetheless, he was an all-star. Bringing in Donovan Mitchell, I mean, I see the upside. Don't get me wrong. I see the upside, and I would be cheering every game. And if I'm wrong, I would be eating crow. I'll come apologize. But if we have to give up what I think Danny Ainge is wanting, I don't think it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to think about this. There are rumbles that Donovan Mitchell will not sign with them back and come 25. And I know people say 25 is a long way away, but it's not really that long away. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, it'll be 2025. Um, that's out there. Other teams know it. He's going to have to make some decisions. Danny Ainge, that is, on what he going to do. Um, but at the same time, that's why I think it's the advantage of the New York Knicks because we could come in there and I wouldn't give up 5 picks, first round picks. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Right now where we at, I would give 3 picks. I would insist they take Derrick Rose or Evan Fournier. And I know there's an article came out today talking about the Knicks want to keep Derrick Rose. It's kind of I don't know. Now that would be mind-boggling to not give up Derrick Rose in that type of deal or Evan Fournier. I know Evan Fournier is getting off right out of there. They sending Evan Fournier before he can wake up in the morning. He'll probably find if he traded if Utah was to accept the deal with him in it. Um, but don't get me wrong, I did I didn't think Evan Fournier underplay his value. I think he came and did exactly what he do. You know what I'm saying? He averaged 14 points a game his career. That's what he gave us. A lot of people expected more because of the contract that we gave him. It ain't his fault that you're gonna throw some money at me. And this is what I'm trying to say. This is, in my opinion, this is one of the mistakes Leon Rose made. That signing. I don't think Kimber Walker that signing was a mistake. I think that was a calculated risk because it could have paid off and it didn't really cost us much. And I blame that situation more on the coach not being willing and able to play him. Um, it couldn't have been no worse than having Mitchell Robinson on the floor. And I'm just joking, but if you look at Mitchell Robinson, I know a lot of y'all think his defense is there, but when he's on the floor, the Knicks drop about 3 point something in defense. So he have to. I hope he come back and work on his game mentally as well as offensively. And I don't know. I think honestly, it all comes down to the coach. I think the coach, this is the way the style of coaching, it really affect the guy's mental. So a lot of things have to happen. But one thing I know for sure is that the Knicks should hold back. We shouldn't be giving up our young core. I keep thinking about the Carmelo Anthony situation, and I know a lot of people say it's totally different, but it's not. Carmelo Anthony was 26 years old. Donovan Mitchell was 25 years old. They both were stars of their team. They both couldn't get their team over that hump. Matter of fact, let me back up because Carmelo did do it. You know what I'm saying? In Denver, he did do it with the team he had. He did pass the first and second round. He did get close enough. He got further than Donovan Mitchell. I can say that. Donovan Mitchell, with the supporting cast that he has have over the last few years, he should have gotten out of the second round. That's that's fact. With the players, Joe Ingles, Conley, Clarkson, Gobert, he should have gotten out the second round with the skills that this man possessed. Um, and the thing about it, a lot of Knicks fans don't really want to say is that he's not consistent. Consistent. He's not. He's not consistent. He's flashy. He's good. He can get you the points and spurts and whatever in good time and moments that he needed. But there are games where he's inconsistent. Okay, if you think about it, the Knicks have beaten them with depleted teams because of his inconsistency. You know what I'm saying? We cheered them games on. We holler, we scream. Just think about it. You know, if you think about them games when the Knicks have beaten Utah, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it was a game he was out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, it goes right to FIBA. I mean, but honestly, I would not be mad if we got Donovan Mitchell. I just don't want to lose none of our young core. I just think Knicks, August, Leon Rose, they can work out a deal where Evan Fournier is out of here or Derrick Rose is out of here. Um, we get to keep a couple of. I know, if anything, the picks that we give away, don't let it be our first round picks. That would be real shrewd on Leon Rose part. If he, because we have 11 first round picks and we can't really touch. We can only trade, I think, about four of them. Um, and they're not consecutive picks. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we got to give up this year, this, that, blah, blah. No, I just think the way things is moving, the Knicks they have the upper hand, and if they don't like the deal that Danny Ainge is trying to make, and I kind of before I say this, I kind of strayed away from my first point with the Isaiah Thomas and not trusting Danny Ainge. You see how he did Isaiah Thomas. A lot of people say he did him dirty, but in my opinion, I think the medical staff saw something and Isaiah Thomas. They moved him, and once they moved him, Isaiah Thomas was never good ever since. You know what I'm saying? They had him out there playing hurt, whatever. He was he was done. His career was done. Um, and I think Ainge and the medical staff had some type of inclination that something wasn't right. And this brings me down to Donovan Mitchell. As I started talking about his injuries starting to pile up. You know what I'm saying? He played 67 games in 2021, but then he came and dropped down. I think he played 53 games. You know what I'm saying? Last year he missed a combined games of 15 games, and the team that he was on, they was consistent enough to have them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And he's supposed to have shine against Dallas. That Dallas series was supposed to be the series where he moved his team into the second round, and he couldn't. And it's funny because the man who stopped him we now have, and I know a lot of people say they calling him the Mitchell killer, the Mitchell stopper, whatever. But now, if we was to get Donovan Mitchell, these two guys would be paired up. And to me, that still wouldn't be enough. We're gonna have to get rid of Julius Randle because it's rumored that if we trade for him, Julius Randle is going to the Lakers. Um, so we're gonna have a small backcourt. Y'all don't think RJ Barrett is good enough to be a star on the team. So how he's gonna be good enough to complement them two? I mean, y'all Knicks fans, I'm a fan. We gotta, as you see in my other videos, I like the way Golden State did it. If they brung in a star when they didn't really have to, they was already established. That star was a superstar when he forced his way, not forced his way, but when he went to Golden State. Um, this is a different situation. You know what I'm saying? This guy, to me, don't get me wrong, to me, Donovan Mitchell is Andrew Wiggins. You know what I'm saying? We still would need a, two more better players on the team. I don't think he would be there in crucial moments in the season. I think the East have gotten much better. Um, and if we do get him, we would be, I think sixth, seventh, fifth seed. We would never be in a lottery. Like I'm really interested in this next year's lottery to see what the Knicks do. And I'm thinking that the picks we got, I know some are protective, but I'm just want to see what we can do on our own. If we can get our own, just build our own team. You know what I'm saying? Without giving up so much. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I know a lot of y'all not used to me doing live. I'm not used to doing live shows. Didn't really prepare for the show. I actually got had my scooter stolen. I got my second occupation. I work in a hospital, but I try to make extra money. So I bought a scooter. I'll be doing my Ubering. Um, Stole my bike, you know what I'm saying? Stole my bike this morning, 2 o'clock this morning. I guess I was restless. I said I'll come out, I'll do this. And I didn't that kind of took me off track. But yeah, that's why I'm up doing live so early, trying to get my mind off of that as well. And I wanted to just wanted to talk about that this situation because don't get me wrong, like I said, I would I would celebrate the Donovan Mitchell signing trade deal, whatever. I would celebrate it because I know it would make our team better. But I still think at what cost I started getting flashbacks of Carmelo Anthony trade, and the reason why I I don't like it because I like Wilson Chandler, I like Gallinari, but we have Felton on the team. That team started them out. It wasn't. It wasn't. Put like this: the young core we had then, I don't consider them to be as good. I don't think they have the potential as the young core we have today. Grimes, yeah, if y'all seen my video before when he got drafted, I said this guy can be the next. And y'all gonna say I'm delusional. He can be the next Klay Thompson. The way I watched the way he played in Houston, I thought his 3-point shot would develop more, and it could have had Tom Thibodeau giving this guy the playing time. Well, he had, Grimes was one of the players. He had to fight for it. Then unfortunately, he got hurt and lost some of the time. Came back, tried to work his way into this, but it was late in the season. um, but then you have Obi Toppin, you know what I'm saying, who started to come on late in the season, which I think he would have been doing more often if, you know, he if Tibbs wasn't playing Tobbs Gibson and New Orleans. Well, New Orleans Noel was he barely there. You know what I'm saying? That's another bad thing. I I didn't like what the signings that we did when we re-signed rules. Don't get me wrong. I like what they done for us when we made the fourth seed, but I still didn't think we should have re-signed them the following year. I I thought that was the time we should have used that money wisely. We couldn't get any superstars, but we could have gotten some very decent backup players, younger backup players. You know what I'm saying? And more consistent backup players. To be honest with you, but it is what it is. I'm not going to keep y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking for about 23 minutes, half an hour, whatever. But it is. Um, my next show will be more prepared. I was basically I wanted to test it live because another reason when I be making my other shows, the recordings my sound seemed like it's lagging. I wanted to see if that had anything to do because I'm recording or if it made a difference if I shot live. So in a funny way, this is basically another test run. But I still wanted to get off my feelings about my young core that I'm in love with. The New York Knicks have right now. I don't think we should make any type of move to get rid of any one of them players. The players we should be getting rid of is either Cam Reddish, Evan Fournier, Derrick Rose. We already got rid of Alec Burke. You know what I'm saying? Nerlens Noel is gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm liking our young core, especially with the guys we just signed, a couple of guys we signed up, the Isaiah Hartenstein. I really do like that move. Um, and the other videos, I actually questioned, will Mitchell Robinson be able to keep his starting job with Hartenstein on the team? So I do think Hartenstein can challenge Mitchell Robinson for that starting center job. And in my opinion, I think it would be kind of a better fit. It would space the floor more, especially if we got Donovan Mitchell. We would need floor spacing. Hartenstein can hit that three. You know what I'm saying? He hitting the three somewhere around 30 something to 30, just under the 40, somewhere in that range percent from downtown. So I do like what the Knicks done right now. This is another reason why I don't think we really need Donovan Mitchell with that addition. I'm not saying Hartenstein is a superstar, but what I'm saying we starting to put glue guys together, guys that's consistent that can make shots. That's what the Knicks need. People on this team that can make shots. They need the coach to be more confident in the young players. So this is a new year. I hope we got a new coach. I know we're going to see that ice formation, that that defense kill me. um, I don't think that defense really works in today's offense and the NBA, the way teams run their offense. You know what I'm saying? I think Tom Thibodeau gonna have to switch it up. Tom Thibodeau didn't have an offensive coordinator. I sound like I'm on football offensive assistant, but I think that's what Rick Bronson was brought in to do. Hopefully, we can get some more offense out of this team. I mean, our offense wasn't that bad because when our defense was good, it was good. It was good. But when our defense is bad, our offense is bad. When our star player play the way R.J. Barrett, um, Julius Randle do sometimes, inconsistent, coaching not consistent as well. So I don't know. But with that being said, I'm about to get out here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Until next time, I will be doing another live show. And that's the thing about it, getting used to this live show, my mouse and all this. But thanks for watching. I hope everybody stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.